first. Just how's the eye doing, and what they end up having to do to you?
Eye's doing good. I just got stitches. Had to get the swelling out, of course, but I mean, I'm good now. Eyesight was fine. Nothing serious.
Saw you wearing the spoggles at first, and then you ditched them. Just what was it like wearing them? Had you worn them before?
That's my first time ever wearing them, and it just wasn't I couldn't do it.
Fair enough.
How much has half-court defense kind of been a focus after that game and in practice, and what do you feel like some of the things y'all need to improve on after seeing that game?
Half-court defense has literally been the focus. Like, when we walk in the gym, that's the first thing we continue to talk about. Like, basically, like, I would say our half-court defense is, like, have some pride in getting a stop, Full-court defense is a different thing. We create turnovers, we create pace, we make people push the ball, but eventually college basketball ends up coming into a half-court game. So just continuing to put into our minds and understand that, each individual, we're going to have rotations, we will have help, and just have some pride in getting a stop.
With how y'all play full court, is it as much mental as it is physical, going from the frantic pace of full court to half court and kind of settling in?
Depending on the point of the game, I feel like Oklahoma State game, it was a little bit of both, more so mental than physical, because the game wasn't as sped up. I just felt like, you got to get a stop.
So you talk about the on-court focus, but as a leader of this team after the loss, what is the off-the-floor focus, intangible stuff?
The off-court focus is, being open-minded. Don't become closed-minded. It's an early season. We only 3 games in. Be able to accept coaching, accept, if you did something wrong, allowing him to teach you and allowing him to, manipulate and fix some things that we have going on, it's better that we learn now than learn later in the season once we actually need that game, so.
Yeah, you speak about learning. What did you learn about you guys following that adversity?
We learned that, one play don't determine the whole game. Each play, we need to play each possession, and just take it one play at a time. Like, not try to get everything back in one possession, even defensively. Defensively, we got to understand that we're a team. It's not one person that's going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. We got to continue to just weather the storm and play together in times like that.
You've been pleased with the response from your team this week?
Yeah, of course, but I'm not going to sit here and say we okay with what happened, and just because we went and we had hard practices and we picked it up defensively, that I'm okay with that. No, I want us to roll it over. You got to roll over into games and continue to roll it over into games, and that's when I'll be happy.
When Mackenzie is able to return, just what's he really going to bring to the floor for you guys?
I feel like he brings more spacing, being able to knock down shots, create for himself, and also create for others.
And just how much will that help with the big rotation with the forwards with you guys too?
It will help great, to be honest. I feel like it'll bring a little more depth for us and allow us to play have a better feel for the game a little bit more.
How much does playing a couple of Power 5 opponents here early in the season, especially with the rest of your non-conference schedule, how much do you feel like this is going to help you guys in the long run?
They help us tremendously, because going into a conference, of course, one of the best. SEC is one of the best in college basketball. So going into this, playing some Power 5 teams helps us understand what we are going to be walking into as a new team. Not a new team, but as a group of guys that's played together in the SEC. So that's going to be good for us.
And how much do you, like when shots aren't falling, what's the strength of this team that you feel like you guys are able to rely on in maybe future games if there's a game where your shots aren't falling?
Shots not falling, I would say defense. That's something we got to rely on. That's something we're harping on right now. Like, shots not falling, we can't just go and continue to put up shots. Attack the basket, get stops defensively, so we can be able to run and transition and play how we like to play.
Anything else for Rashaun? All right.
Thank you, guys.